This little thing right here is known as a Fitbit Flex. It's one of the older Fitbit models. It's the kind of Fitbit that is a tiny little bugger, and then you insert it into a band, and everybody has their own different color and size bands, but basically this little bugger is the Fitbit. You take it out, you charge it, etc. There have been a couple of times where I have misplaced my Fitbit because I don't always wear it, because I have an Apple Watch, and I know, everybody should have a place for everything, a thing for every place, so you really shouldn't lose things. But there have been a couple occasions where I've misplaced my Fitbit, and I made the assumption that I could just, well, if I can't figure out where I left it, let me go. And actually, once even happened, it fell off while I was outside too. I was doing my lawn, it fell off the wrist, and it was difficult for me to find the little bugger, and it dawned on me that since this is Bluetooth, it should have been a lot easier. I mean, I went through a whole process initially. What I did was I went into the Fitbit thing and I looked to see if it showed me what the battery status was, thinking, well, if it doesn't show the battery status, I know it's not in the room. So I keep going from room to room to see when it started showing me the battery status, which is a really lame thing to do. And then eventually, when I knew I was in the room with it, I still couldn't find the thing. And I was saying to myself, why don't they have a function in the Fitbit app that lets you just push a button that says find it, and then it has a little buzzer, which it has, which you could probably hear buzzing, or even a little LED, not an LED, a sound, anything that lets you know that it's going. The LED would be good if you turn a light out. So the bottom line is there should be a function to do that, and they don't have that. Although the closest thing they did have, which is actually what I ended up doing a couple times when I couldn't find my Fitbit, I went into the app, and it does have an alarm feature, which is something that you're supposed to be able to use to set an alarm to wake you at a certain time. So I went into the app and I scrolled down to the alarm feature and I set it to go off in 1 minute. And it did, and I found it. It was in the pair of pants that I had taken off, and it was in the pocket. But I found it because it buzzed and I was able to do that. But if I could do that by setting the timer, why can't they just give you a simple button, just like Find My iPhone, one button that says Find My Fitbit, and then beep, 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 or buzz, 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 light, light, light. That's all it takes. So today's idea of the day is for Fitbit to have a single button used to find your Fitbit.
And I don't need any of you people to subscribe to my channel. I don't need anything at all, except maybe this chair. And that's it. I only need the chair. And maybe this paddleball game, and the remote control, and the ashtray, and nothing else. I don't need anything, and this lamp. But I don't need any subscribers.